I'm in a cafe right now and I'm talking about dating in Korea again, and this time I'm talking about kind of first dates and first impressions. Just to speak anecdotally and not for myself or the people I necessarily know, but when Korean guys date Korean girls, there's this kind of reputation that the guys will try really hard for a while, like especially the first 6 months maybe. When they reach the point where they're sure like the girl is theirs, they have a tendency or reputation to stop trying so hard and kind of take their girlfriend for granted. I'm not saying all guys do that, but Korean girls often complain that like at some point their boyfriends aren't trying that hard or aren't trying to impress them or just don't make the time for them. I had a friend who I guess he'd been with his girlfriend for 5 years, which is pretty long in Korea for not getting married. And he would complain when the weekend's coming up. He's like, oh, I'm not looking forward to the weekend. I'm like, why? And he's like, because I have to just hang out with my girlfriend the whole weekend. He was complaining that he had no free time to himself and that she just expected him to spend all his time with her and he didn't want to. On first dates, I guess, guys try really hard to make a good impression. They'll dress up a lot, they'll plan out the whole thing. There's a term, date course. They plan like the restaurant, they plan like cafe or bar, like the whole thing, and they know how much they're gonna be spending, and I guess they'll spend quite a bit. I would dress up on a first date and I'll pick a nice place, but I feel like I'm not trying to like overwhelm them or show off how much money I can spend. Like I prefer if the situation isn't like the fanciest place ever, but just like a relatively nice place that sets like a comfortable mood, because I think it's the conversation that matters most on a first date, because that's when you're actually getting to know the person and know who they are. When I said like Korean guys, they'll try really hard for a while, they'll see their girlfriends all the time and they'll plan things, special things, and I don't know, give them gifts and stuff, and then at some point they might take them for granted. For me personally, I feel I would go in the opposite direction. Like I might be a bit more reluctant at first because I don't know this girl, and like I'm not gonna take her to the fanciest place on the first date because like I'm like, who is she? Why should I be spending tons of money on her? It's not a money thing, but the point is like when I really like her after a while, when I know her and I care about her, I would then really want to like set up, you know, fancy dates, go to fancy places, go on trips. Like I would want to go out of my way for her when I care about her. If you intend to be with someone for a long time, you want to be excited about that person, you want to do stuff for them. Hopefully my first dates don't leave bad impressions. I think generally it's pretty good, but I also think that the girls I meet kind of know like, oh, this is a foreigner, and it won't go the same way as it might with a Korean guy. This is just what I'm guessing, but maybe they're also a bit more relieved at the lack of relative pretenses. Not saying that like guys are faking it, but I do think if you're trying so hard to impress someone that it's not necessarily who you really are. You want to show who you are and who you're gonna be for the rest of the relationship, and it's just my opinion. I guess that's all I gotta say about first dates.